What's up? What's up? We're back.
Hi.
So today is particularly exciting because we have been plotting this for a while.
A long time.
Yeah. Stephanie and I really started this process months ago. So we have had this month long in the works, and there was an idea that we talked about early on. And we said, you know what, if we did this, this could change people's existence and their lives immediately.
And kind of easily.
Easily.
Yeah.
So, do you want to do the big reveal?
I'll let you do it.
Ah, okay. So, let's let that come back in focus. Sorry, y'all. This focusing has been killing me. We'll fix that eventually. So, we are going to do a collective, Hatch Tribe-wide digital detox. The date is going to be Sunday, May 20th.
The whole day.
The whole day. So what does that mean? If I said we're going to do a digital detox, what are some things that come to your mind?
Number one, staying off of the phone, the internet, social media, email.
Phone.
I would even
all of these things.
Go so far as to say like TV, but you know,
let's shut it down.
All technology.
It's technology. So computer, telephone,
TV,
smartphone, TV, radio. I don't know. Maybe.
Music.
Maybe you can have music.
Yeah.
If you have a record player, today's the day to pull it out.
Information sources, maybe.
Okay. Information sources. All right. And we're going to do this
in the
all
digital
day
realm. In the digital realm. Information sources in the digital realm.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, all day long.
I'll take it. So, part of this is because we know that there is a trend that is happening right now in the world where we are being overexposed. We're overexposed to our devices because we're on them all the time. We sleep next to them. I mean, when you think about the number of hours that you are with this one device alone, it's probably close to 24 because it's sitting right next to you at night. Yeah. Our computers, it's our gateway for most of us into our businesses. We're consuming podcasts. We're taking in all kinds of data all day long.
Newsletters, email, like all of the things.
All of the things. And so what we want to encourage you to do is set a deliberate pause. I can assure you nothing's going to fall apart during this moment in time, right?
And we chose a Sunday on purpose.
Right. So you don't have to worry about work that day. I mean, unless you work on a Sunday legitimately, you may have to rethink this. But the goal here is to truly unplug, to truly let go so that your mind can escape and be free, and you can really be free of all this constant data that is bombarding you every single day.
Yeah, it's huge. It's huge. It's huge. And we were talking about this because Hilary gave me some amazing advice a few months ago, which was around consumption. I was starting to feel a bit overwhelmed. I mean, I don't know about you all. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
I am an introvert, which means I need like alone time, like downtime by myself in order to recharge. And I find that if I'm constantly scrolling or like reading the emails or like, you know, all the things that come in, and I'm not saying emails from my clients, I'm speaking mostly to like newsletters and things, which can be super valuable, but often it feels like a bombardment. It's overstimulating. And I notice when I'm overstimulated as an introvert, I feel drained, right? Mm-hmm. And so whether you identify as an introvert or an extrovert, I still think that a lot of us are feeling that like
it's a push of
either comparison around like what we're seeing on social media, like in our businesses. She's doing this, I'm not doing that. You know, like a lot of that's coming up.
Agreed.
Hilary gave me some great advice, which is to be mindful of my consumption.
And I think part of it too is that years ago, I heard Jonathan Fields talk about this, and he said, you know, when you're in a business where you are creating, and virtually all of us do that in our business, you want to create before you consume. Yeah. And so it is important that, for example, if you get up in the morning and the first thing you do is put on the news, you put on a podcast while you're driving to work, you then soak up everybody's newsletters, you read a couple blogs, and then you're like, oh, I need to go write a blog of my own.
And then where's your voice in that?
Gone.
Yeah.
Like your voice is not there because we now have filled up your entire headspace with other people's words, other people's dialect, other people's ideas. You're going to regurgitate.
And that can also, not only may you regurgitate it, but you may feel like, well, everything's already been said and done. Well, why should I even do anything? So it can
comparison
that,
again.
Comparison and procrastination piece too.
So our purpose in this is to really give you a reset, a moment to just go play, explore, get out, do some things that you're not deliberately doing on a regular basis, and create the space for that, so that when you come back to work on the next day, mind clean, refreshed slate. You've got the ability to drop in and really experience your business and your life in a very different way.
Yeah.
But this brings up a question, like, what the heck do you do all day if you're not on your phone and your computer? What do you do?
Yeah, I mean, gosh, there was a time not very long ago in which we didn't have a freaking computer in our pockets, you know, that
this
we
is
weren't
true.
So attached to our laptops, you know, and I mean, I think that we could do anything really, like explore, you know, spend time in nature. I mean,
you could play tourist in your own hometown.
Take a nap.
Oh, I love a good nap. Y'all know that. You could spend time with some friends that maybe you haven't seen in a while and make that deliberate outreach. Yeah, brunch.
No phones.
Yeah, totally. What else could we do with ourselves?
Nature is the big one that keeps coming to mind for me.
Yeah.
Like just spending time outside. Hopefully it's a great day weather-wise. But spending time outside, or actually like having a heart-to-heart connection with someone that you love. Like making eye contact versus, you know, scrolling on the phone. Just like looking up and out.
Yeah. I think too, one that comes to mind for me, and I don't know if the timing will work, is I often have wanted to do like a pottery class or some type of art class, because it's not in my normal thing, and I'm not going to probably pick up like a recurring class. But if I could drop in for one day and just spend a couple hours just playing in something artsy fartsy for the day, like that could be fun for me. And I don't make time for that normally.
Totally. And actually you could, if you didn't go to a class, you could do something on your own.
True.
You know,
crafting type situation.
Yeah, something easy. I mean, I used to like always make collages as a teenager. I like loved it. I guess it was, I'm not like a huge fan of vision boards. No offense to anybody that is like loving them. I've never actually like.
But the collage.
Yeah, the collage. Just like making
expertise.
something creative, you know, and seeing, and this actually is great for business too, because you can start to see like what words and images really resonate and how that can like start to add a little more life and breath to your.
That's fun.
You know, to your business.
And honestly, like how many stinking magazines do you have sitting around your house that maybe you haven't even flipped through? Like I've got a stockpile of those. I'm also thinking it would be really fun to find a recipe that I'm like super jazzed to try and go to the grocery store and shop and then come home and cook.
Or here's another one.
What?
How about spend the whole day like prepping a meal for friends? Like engaging in that like generosity. Yeah.
I love a good breaking bread.
Yeah.
You know, just invite people over and just soak it up, right?
Hang out, yeah.
What else? Anything else we might like to do?
The idea of doing nothing.
Like,
doing
you could do it.
Nothing. I mean, we never give ourselves that opportunity.
No. And another one I was thinking of is like we could garden a little or plant things or like put our hands in the dirt, you know, stuff, and we don't have a lot of time for that, and maybe you don't totally love it, but you might like to bring in some plants into your house or pick up some flowers and cut them and put them around and like just have a little fun.
I love that too. I kind of feel like maybe going to the movies, but I know that that's like a little bit on the border.
I think I'm gonna allow it.
Yeah, I think movies are so great because they also get us out of our head when we're not on our phone, and going to the theater actually is like different than watching a movie at home.
So someone right now is thinking, well, how the hell am I going to find out what time the movie is if I'm not allowed to look online?
Look on Saturday.
I'm going to need you to pre-plan your day of digital detox so that you can be totally un-effing plugged on Sunday, May 20th. That is our day, folks. So I want to be clear, because we are making this a Hatch Tribe-wide initiative, which means you are literally not going to hear from us. So the last day you will hear from us before this will be Saturday with a, hey, don't forget this is what's happening tomorrow. Here's some ideas you might want to try. Then it's done. Chirp, chirp, chirp. All day on Sunday. No social media. Don't be all up in the member circle asking shit. No. That's our day where we are not doing it. And it could be tempting, like as you're having this amazing experience on Sunday, to want to pull out your phone and like take a photo and share it on Instagram. Like, hey, I actually did something fun for myself, you know? Like, I'm actually like out enjoying life. But don't do it. Save that. Like, keep that in for yourself. Like, really take that energy in for you. I love that. Okay, so between now and then, if this idea is wigging you out, or you're like, I don't know what the F I'm going to do all day, post it in the member circle and let us play with you, because we'll provide some insight and ideas.
Totally.
And I also want to hear your ideas. I want to know how you're going to spend this day, because I think one of the things I get so jazzed about is when I know that we're all doing something, and I can envision all of you.
Yeah.
I can envision the tribe doing their stuff. Like, that gets me jacked up, because I just love it. I love knowing that we're all out there experiencing something similar in our own different ways, but we're bonded together in this moment. And that's going to feel really, really cool.
I love it. We're all in it together. Yeah, maybe you guys want to like schedule something together, some of you.
You may.
Yeah.
You should do that. Post it under the topic meetups. Okay? All right. That's all we've got for today. We'll see y'all. We'll see y'all after it refocuses and after the digital detox to hear how it went.
Bye.
Bye.